Hello my Beat Beauties and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend because I know I sure as hell did. So there are two things that I want to get into before actually going to the content of this video. The first thing is that the giveaway from last week is still running. If you have not entered, make sure you do. Okay, I'm going to put a card up here to make it easier for you to find that video. The second thing is somebody on Twitter told me that it's time to give my subscribers a name. And I asked people for suggestions, and at the moment I'm going with Beat Beauties. If you guys have any other suggestions, then please leave a comment down below and we'll see which one I eventually stick with. Okay. Before I get into this video, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It will help me so much, like you don't even understand. I have been working in corporate for 3 years now, so I feel like I'm at the space where I can actually give people advice on stuff like this. And I'm really hoping that it will help people, because when I look back, in hindsight, I feel like if people had told me this when I started working, it would have helped me out a lot. So this video is specifically targeted at people who are either starting their jobs for the first time, like you're fresh out of varsity and this is your first official corporate gig or your first official job, and for people who are also going into a new working environment or a new phase of their career, because I mean it's tips for working. So yeah, I'm really hoping that, you know, people will find this helpful, because I feel like if someone had told me this like 3 years ago, I would have really appreciated it. But I wanted to keep it straight to the point, so I put together 5 things that I feel like people should know before they go into the working environment or when they're just starting to go into the working environment. I'm really hoping that you guys find it useful. So the first thing is super important. Do not ever take on people's negativity. So you get to this new working environment, you start your new job, and you find that there are people who have this negative attitude towards everything work related. Do not take that on, because it will screw you up. You will start feeling negative about this place that you've just joined, but you have little to no experience of what it really feels like to work there. Okay, and like even when it comes to exams and people who are a year above you telling you that, oh my gosh, the year you're in is like a terrible year, it's so difficult, yada yada yada. Do not listen to them. Do not surround yourself with people like that, because those people are not good for you. That's not the type of energy you want. The last thing you want when you start in a new job, in a new environment, is to be negative. Do not do it. Stay clear away from people who are negative. The second point is the phrase progress, not perfection. You're just starting off. You will make mistakes. I guarantee you will make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Nobody will get every single thing 100% right the first time they do it. But as long as you are, you know, learning from your mistakes and you are asking questions, and when I say asking questions, I don't mean like anytime you can't figure something out, you put your hand up and you ask a question. Sometimes you might get stuck, and actually not sometimes you might get stuck, you will get stuck. When you do, think about it, because there's a reason that this company has hired you. There's a reason that you have this job. I mean, I'm assuming that you got there on merit and obviously your character as well, but think about it. Take 2 seconds to think about it. Try to come up with solutions for yourself before you actually go to someone to ask for help, because then it shows that you have actually thought about it and you are genuinely stuck. Because sometimes there's certain things that you get stuck doing, and if you just took 2 seconds to think about it, you would actually figure it out. So yeah, progress, not perfection. And when you make a mistake, learn from it, apologize for it, and don't make the same mistake twice. The third point is that people will dislike you for no apparent reason. People will throw you under the bus. People will be people. The important thing is to not let it get to you. Let your work speak for itself, but also speak up, because someone else can try to take credit for the work that you did. Like, it happens. Some people are like that, and it just sucks, but yeah, it's the reality of things. People are like that, but don't allow yourself to be played. Do your work and, you know, be present and be vocal, and you'll be fine. Point number 4 is to be a yes man to a certain extent. Like, be that person that people know is dependable. People know that if they ask you for help, you'll be willing to help. People can rely on. Because, I mean, we've all done group assignments. We all know that one person who just doesn't pull their weight and everybody else has to pull that person's weight. Like, don't be that person. Because companies will literally fire you. Like, they don't want people who do not take initiative. They don't want people who don't want to do the work that they are being paid to do. So be a yes man, but also have a balance between your work life and your personal life. Like, you can't come and kill yourself for a job. You really can't. So find a work-life balance, but also put your hands up and be proactive. Point number 5, the last and most important point, is to have fun. Make the most of whatever phase of life you're in. Like, if you are in your articles, like, I'm finishing up, enjoy it. Do not let those years pass you by and then look back and realize that you didn't make the most of it, or that you just wasted it and all you did was work the whole time and you don't have anything positive to say, you don't have anything to show outside of work. Don't do it. Enjoy working. I mean, we're going to be working, some of us, we're going to be working, whether it's for ourselves or for other people, we're going to be working for a good amount of our lives. The last thing you want is to make it dreary. So just have fun, make meaningful connections with people, because you never know who you're going to need a couple of years down the line. You never know who you're going to need to call to, you know, pull in some favors for your child in like 10, 15, 20 years, I don't know. You know, so just be a good person, make meaningful connections with people, and enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you're probably not doing the right thing, and that's a problem. Like I said, we will be working for like a good amount of our lives, so the last thing you want to do is be in an environment or be at a job that you just don't enjoy. Yeah, that's it. I really hope that you guys find those points helpful. If there are any other points or any other things that you guys want to say to add to that, please leave it in the comments, because somebody else might find it helpful, and it's better if we share that information amongst each other than like keep it to ourselves, because it's not going to make you a better person if you're keeping the information to yourself. Like, you're not going to earn more money if you have this like gem knowledge and you're keeping it to yourself. Don't be that person. Okay. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. And also, actually, there were 2 eggs that I left out of my video last week. This is one of them. Okay, this is a new one. I actually picked it up today, but I had the bundles at the time when I filmed the video. I was just like, it's not a wig yet, so I'm not going to put it in the video. And then the second one is a pink one that I uploaded like a picture of on my Instagram a while back, and I've also touched on it in a whole video that I did, so I'm going to add the cards to that up here as well in case you want to check it out. And okay, that is everything.